Well, hello and welcome to this short video presentation on our latest product, which is what we're calling LogixOne Communicator. This tool is designed to allow you to your internal operations, salespeople, call center people, support staff, to be able to communicate with customers using a multiple range of different chat channels, such as WhatsApp, SMS, Telegram, Facebook Messenger, WeChat, Twitter, and the like. All directly from within the common CRM platform. And so basically what's happening here is we have the LogixOne messaging module, which is connected to your different chat channels that you may be subscribed to. Right now we can support WhatsApp and SMS, and we're just about to release Telegram, and then we'll be working on these other channels: WeChat, Facebook Messenger, and Twitter, and more in the future. But basically, they are then connected into the LogixOne messaging module, and any of your LogixOne or Zoho CRM leads or contacts can be connected to the module as well. So it can send and receive messages to any leads or contacts, and then those messages are stored on a per record basis in the messaging module. Now, given that they're stored inside the CRM as individual unique records, we're able to perform advanced automation on any of the messages. So, for example, we can automate sending a WhatsApp when a lead is created. We can automate responding to a WhatsApp based on the content in it. We can automate sending a WhatsApp or an SMS to a customer when a new order is received. It can be basically anything can be written inside the CRM's command center to instruct the system on what to do. And then on top of the messaging module, we've built a easy to use web interface that enables your internal agents to be able to communicate with your customers via any of these channels. So instead of them having to create a record, they can do that inside the web interface. It works very similar to the way that WhatsApp for Web works, or any of the web tools that you can use, such as Facebook Messenger. It works very similar to that. It shows messages coming in and messages going out against either a contact or a lead. The unique thing is, of course, is that you can have one number, one SMS number, but all of your internal agents are able to send and receive messages from it. This could be WhatsApp as well. So you could have a WhatsApp number for your customers to use to send and receive messages. That can be connected to the system, and then your agents can all connect to that. So it means that, one, they don't have to use their own WhatsApp platforms. They can all access it. They can all see the information. Obviously, if you give them the permission to do so, and that means all your information is consolidated. All right, so that's very quickly what the tool is. What we'll do now is jump into a bit of a demo. Okay, on the left side of the screen, you'll see here is our CRM, and we're in the messaging module, which is just another module inside the CRM. And then in this tab, we have the chat module, which is also just another module inside the CRM. So you don't need any special access. You can access the tools, the modules directly from them inside your CRM using a normal user. Obviously, you can assign permissions to actually access this module to different agents or users. So if you don't want someone to see the modules, you can basically restrict them from having access to it. And then on the left-hand side here, we've got my WhatsApp, my personal WhatsApp, and then my personal SMS here, so that we can see what's happening here. So if we go back into the messaging module, what I'll do is just expand that quickly. You'll see here that these are the messages, and you'll see that they can basically they'll show as a unique record inside the CRM, and of course you can filter on those. And because they're inside the CRM like this, we can perform a bunch of different reporting on them. We can search for content, we can categorize, do a whole bunch of stuff, and of course also form automation on these messages. So again, if a message comes in that meets a certain criteria, we can respond to that automatically with a new message. I'll just open up a message. Basically, you can see that every message gets a message number. The phone number is automatically populated. You can see that we can send a message to either a lead or a contact, and then here's the content for that message. These are templated messages. You can do either template messages or normal free messages if you like. The direction of the message and the type of message, whether it's a WhatsApp, SMS, or soon to be Telegram, and the different channels as we add those to it. You'll notice that this message is associated with this lead. So if we click on the lead and open the lead up, you'll see here on the related list, under the related list for leads, you can see all of their messages here that have them. So if you open a contact and you go to the lead messages, you can see all the messages that you sent and received to this individual. All right, so we'll just go back into the messaging, and then what we'll do is just shorten that. Okay. Now, you can create a message directly from here. So I can create a message. I can look up a contact or a lead. All right. And I can just populate them there, and I can say, hi, Matt. Your delivery today. All right, and here I can select the direction and how I want it sent. So I'm going to send this via SMS, and then I'm going to click save. We'll just give it a second. And then there you can see, this is my SMSs here. You can see that I've received that message. All right, so that message has been received by the customer. Now, if the customer responds via SMS, okay, and we go back into the messages module, you'll see here that the message will arrive as a new record. Just give that a sec. Update. Okay, and there's that message there that's just come back. Okay, see there's the content, there's the message type, there's the direction, who the contact is, and the time of message, and the message number. Okay, so you can basically see how that works from a record perspective. Now, what we also have is a unique web interface that allows your operators to more simply use the tool to send and receive messages. So when I come back into the web tool under the chat module, you'll notice here that I can see on the left-hand side all of my leads and contacts. You'll notice I have a filter here, so I can filter by different types of messages. I can filter by operator. So just show me all the messages that I've responded to, or all of the operators, or just Sunnies and so forth. And then I can search for contacts here. You'll notice that on the left-hand side, we have all of our different messages. So you can see here's the message from Matt Mann, and you'll notice this little icon here to the right-hand side. That's a link directly to the contact detail or the lead detail. So if I click this icon, it will open up and direct me directly to that contact. Okay, so if I'm an operator, I can see a message from that contact. I can come into the tool, click the link, open the contact, and get all the information regarding that customer. So I could basically say here, oh, okay, yes, that job that you're talking about, okay, yeah, the one about fixing the oven, I can open that up, have a look at it, and have all the information at my fingertips to be able to respond to that person. So from here, I can actually do that. I don't need to create messages in the messaging module. I can do that from here. And then we'll see here. Okay, you'll see here that the customer's responded with yes, please. So then I can respond, check the job, and we are right to be there at 2 p.m. Please confirm. Okay, and then I can send that message, and there's the SMS that's been received by the customer. And there's the response that's been received into the CRM. Okay, so that's showing you how the system is very simple to do. You can also see here that we have status messages on the on the each of the chat messages. So these are delivered, okay, and then who it's from, and then also who sent the message, who's the operator, what date and what time. Okay, so that's showing you how it works for SMS. Now let's have a look at WhatsApp. Okay, so in this example, I'm going to use the same contact, but now I'm going to send a message to them via WhatsApp. Okay, so you can see here's their messages here. And I can, as the operator, type a message. I can send that. All right, and you'll see how quick that is. That message has been sent to the customer, and you can see here that it's been sent. And if I refresh, you can see that that message has been read by the customer. Okay, and here's the message over here that as the customer would see it using WhatsApp for web. Okay, and then the customer responded, and then there's the response back into the CRM. Um, okay, you can see how fast that is. So then here's the message into the WhatsApp. Okay, so you can see just how quickly that is. Another thing I just want to quickly run through is the command center. So we're just going to go to all tabs. So with inside the command center, we can set a bunch of automation. So you can see here in this one here, I'll just maximize that. This looks pretty simple, but what this is actually doing is that every time a lead is created that meets these certain criteria, it is sending, not only is it sending an email, but it's also sending a message. So if I edit this, you can see here, this is the message. It's an outbound message, it's WhatsApp. Here's the content. You notice that it's going to pull in the dynamic field of first name, and it's going to be to the lead that's created. So we can perform all this automation, and we can keep adding to this. If the customer responds with a certain type of content, we can send another message. So what this enables you to do is automate your business process, take away all of that, all of the normal 80% of messages that are sent and received, get the system to do that and allow your operators to focus on the 20, those things that need to be followed up. So there we go. Yeah, there we go. I hope that was it's a pretty short demonstration. If you have any questions, please do reach out to us. We'll be happy to provide a demonstration for you, personalized demonstration for your company. So with that, thanks for watching. Bye.